Hi guys, welcome to your Vinyasa yoga practice. Today's practice is gonna be really full body strength, well-rounded with some spicier, strength-filled movements and also some stretchy, soulful movements mixed in as well. So this practice is gonna be like around 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see where we land with timing by the end, and I hope you enjoy this practice. Let's go ahead and start moving. So coming into a child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, sinking the hips back down to the heels, slide the arms out long, melting forehead down, and just letting yourself find that connection to your breath. So at first, not changing too much about the breath, but just recognizing its natural rhythm. Is the breath deep and slow, flowing through all parts of the body? Or is it a little bit more shallow? Maybe concentrated on one certain area of tension, perhaps the chest, the lower back. And if that's the case, can you breathe into those areas to create a little bit more ease and a little bit more spaciousness within the body? Connecting to all parts of your body, grounded to the mat, from the finger pad to the knuckle pads, the wrists, forearms, perhaps the elbows, forehead. That space being created throughout the core, the knees, the shins, the tops of the feet, tops of the toes, all grounded into the mat, feeling that connection as we arrive into our mats, arrive within the four corners of our mats. Couple more breaths here to settle in before we find movement. Inhale through the nose. Send the exhale out the mouth, let it go. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth, let it go. One more breath here. Inhale, fill up the lungs in all directions. And exhale out the mouth, let it go. From here, as we take our next inhale, we walk those hands over to the right side, placing that left palm on top of right, pressing down through the left hip to create even more length through the left side body. We find an inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let it go. As we take our next inhale, we walk those hands back through center and over to the left side, placing right palm on top of left, pressing down through right hip. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Your next inhale walks those hands back through center, dropping forehead down once again, sinking back in the hips. And this time, maybe even inching the fingertips that much further, just to create even more length down the side bodies here. Letting these first few moments really just honor you. Letting all layers of you start to arrive, from the body to calming down that mental chatter, to letting that heart space just arrive in your practice. Getting settled, getting grounded here. And we begin some movement. On our next inhale, we round out the spine, arriving to your tabletop-esque kind of movement here. Wrists under shoulders, knees still wide. And as we exhale, arch the spine, tailbone reaches high, sinking the hips all the way back down to the heels. We go for a flow right here. Inhale, we round out. And exhale, we arch back, going for 3 more. Inhale, we round out. And exhale, we arch back. Inhale, we round out, feeling all parts of the body connected to this movement, letting the breath really come all the way through the length of each movement. So the inhale brings you all the way through tabletop, and the exhale extends all the way back until your hips sink back down to your heels. As we take our next inhale, shooting forward, wrists under shoulders, tuck the toes, and bring those knees underneath the hips. A few cat-cows. Inhale here, chest lifts, we arch the spine, tailbone reaches high. And exhale, press up through the shoulders, round out through the spine. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch. And exhale, press up through the shoulders, round out through the spine. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch last time here. And as we exhale, press up through the shoulders, round out through the spine. Coming back to that flat back, neutral spine. On our next inhale, we kick that right leg back, full extension, hip, knee, ankle in line, square the hips, point the toe. And then on your next exhale, we extend that left arm to follow, creating length through the spine, belly button pulls into the spine, pressing out through the right wrist. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow, knee, we crunch in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we drop the left palm down. From here, we untuck the left toe, tuck that right knee behind the left knee, and we're gonna sink back in the hips, so left knee will lift from the mat a bit, and we're creating some length all the way down our left glute and hip space, getting nice and open through the spine, through the hips, through the core, and through the shoulders here in these first couple of moments. Inhale here. Exhale, we let go. Whatever letting go is for you in this moment. Inhale, fill up those lungs. And as we exhale, we come forward, restack, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, tuck those toes once again. And we're just gonna take a few little rocks side to side, opening up through the side bodies and all of those muscles connected to that external rotation of the hip. From here, arriving back through center, we swap it out. Inhale, kick that left leg back. Exhale, right arm extends to follow. Inhale, fill up, create that length through the spine. And exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, drop the right palm down, untuck the right toe, tuck that left knee behind the right, sink it back in the hips. Getting some nice length through our right glute and hip space. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release, let it go. One more breath here. Inhale, fill up. And as we exhale, we let it go. Inhale, pressing forward, arriving back through center, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, keep those toes tucked. We take an inhale here to prep. As we exhale, we hover those knees a couple of inches from the mat. Take an extra breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we straighten out through the legs. Heels pull down, hips pull high, shoulders pull back, coming into our first downward facing dog. Find a breath to meet the shape in stillness. Inhale, first inversion of practice. Exhale. Next inhale, we start to find some pedals. Pedaling out the feet, finding some length from glute to Achilles here, all the way down the posterior chain. Maybe from here, taking a shake or a nod of the head, yes, no, rolling out the back of the neck, the base of the skull. And then eventually in your own timing, coming to find stillness. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, we let it go. Inhale, we snake the spine over to your high plank, bone by bone, leading with the tailbone. And then exhale, shoot back, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, snake the spine over to your high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, snake the spine over to your high plank. And exhale, thread it back, downward facing dog. From here, we inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip, right heel pulling in towards right glute. And we take a few hip circles here. Or just finding stillness, whatever feels best for you. If we're hip circling, just a few, 2, 3, 4, moving one way. 2, 3, 4, moving back the other way. And then from here, we re-extend the right leg, square the hips, point the toe, take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we drop the toes down, swap it out. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, left heel pulling in towards left glute space. And then from here, either just finding stillness for a few breaths or taking a few hip circles here, moving one way and moving back the other way. Re-extend the left leg, square the hips, point the toe. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we crunch in. Last time, inhale, kick back. Exhale, drop the toes down, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, one more time here for the moment. Snake the spine over, high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, snake the spine over, high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing. Inhale, snake the spine over, high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing dog. Coming into our sun cell A's, we have 2 A's and 2 B's. Inhale, we shift the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, pop, walk the feet up to the top of the mat to meet those fingertips. Inhale, we lengthen halfway. We can come up onto the fingertips. We can bring your hands to the feet, the shins. Either way, tailbone reaches back, back is flat. We're creating space. And exhale, let it go, forward fold. 2 more times here, just like so. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. One more breath like so. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. As we exhale, grabbing a hold of the right wrist with the left hand, reaching up and out of the waist, creating space between the intercostals. And then on your exhale, we reach it over to the left side, keep the tailbone tucked here, reach up through the lower belly like we have a string attached to the belly button, all the way up to the ceiling. Next inhale brings us back through center. Exhale, grabbing a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Reaching up and out of the waist. Your next exhale sends you over to the right side. Take a breath, inhale, fill up, feeling that length through the left side body. Exhale brings us back through center. Inhale, release the grasp of the wrists. And as we exhale, hands through heart center, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. We take an extra breath here. Inhale, fill up. As we exhale, we're gonna swivel to outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right. Right fingertips reach high towards the front of the mat. Keep actively pressing high with the hips. Inhale here. As we exhale, right arm sweeps back through center, swivel to the balls of both feet, and to the opposite side, swiveling to outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left, or left fingertips reach high. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back through center, left palm plants, swiveling to a high plank. Moving through your vinyasa, option here is to come right from your high plank, shoot right back to your down dog, or moving all the way through your vinyasa. So elbows tuck into the rib cage, either coming to a hover or belly drops all the way, either coming all the way up through up dog, or if you did happen to come all the way down to the belly, you can either keep the palms stacked underneath the shoulders, come into a little baby cobra, or you can come into a high cobra from here by pressing all the way high. Either way, wherever you at, keeping the core nice and engaged to protect out through the lower back and only coming into as much of a back bend as what feels good for you. So whether you're in a baby cobra or a full up dog, tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. We take a breath here. Inhale, fill up. We do that one more time. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, step, jump, hop, walk those feet all the way up to those fingertips at the top of your mat. We inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go. Two more just like so. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up through standing. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, grabbing a hold of the right wrist with the left hand, reaching up and out of the waist. And your next exhale sends you over to a reach through right side body. We're getting some length here. Reaching over to the left, getting length through right. Inhale here. Exhale, back through center, swap it out. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, reach it over to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, back through center. Release the grasp of the hands. Inhale, fill up, create length through the spine. Exhale, hands through heart center. We hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank, that little side plank fusion once again. So with your next inhale, we swivel to outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right, reaching right fingertips high. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back through center, swap it out, outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left, reaching left fingertips high. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back through center, high plank. Your vinyasa. Again, option to press it straight back from high plank to down dog. Option to drop down through child's pose at any time. And option to either come to a hover and then swoop it up for up dog, or drop it all the way down to the belly. Baby cobra. Tuck the toes, ground it on or off the knees. Press it through high plank and then back to your down dog. So take the option that feels good for you. Feel free to pause the video and play around with your vinyasa, this big foundational piece of practice that often just gets blown through. So take your time, have fun, play, and enjoy your movement and your practice here. As always, this is your movement and your practice. So make it your own, let it feel good, And the biggest gift of all is just being here and showing up for your movement. Anything else is just bonus points. All right, 2 sun Bs, sun salutation Bs, and then we're gonna enter our flow series before we start to chill things out. So from here, we inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Once again, exhale, step, jump, hop, up to those fingertips at the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna heel toe those feet together. And as we exhale, we bend the knees, hinge back in the hips, arms sweep back, airplane arms. And then exhale, arms sweep forward, biceps by the ears, palms facing each other, sink back in the hips. Inhale here, exhale. On your next inhale, we're gonna come up onto the toes, lift the heels. Exhale, we drop down. Option to bring hands through heart center at any time as well. Inhale, we lift, 2 more here. Exhale, we drop the heels. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. We straighten out, drop it down, forward fold. Upper body hangs heavy. Fingertips drop, legs straighten. Inhale here, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. That side plank fusion. So inhale, swivel to outer edge of left, inner edge of right, right fingertips sweep high. Exhale, back through center, outer edge of right, inner edge of left, left fingertips sweep high, beautiful. Inhale, exhale, back through center, your Vinyasa. Upward facing takes an inhale, tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. We breathe in, we breathe out. One more just like that, crew, and we are gonna take a little break. As we inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, step, jump, or hop up to those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, heel toe those feet together. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge back in the hips, arms sweep back, airplane, and arms sweep forward with the inhale. Take a breath, fill up. Exhale. Inhale, coming up onto the toes, lift off the heels. Exhale, we drop. Option to just stay in your chair as well. Inhale, we lift off the heels. Exhale, we drop. Last time, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, straight out through the legs, drop those fingertips down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Step or hop back to your high plank. One more little link through our side plank. As we inhale, swivel to outer edge of left, inner edge of right. Exhale, coming back through center. Swap it out with your inhale. Exhale, left arm reaches high. Inhale, coming back through center. That's totally fine. If your breath is a little bit different pace than mine, honor your own breath and your own breath timing here, even if that's a little bit different, faster or slower than my pace. As we inhale, your Vinyasa, swooping up, upward facing dog, or baby cobra. Tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. As we exhale, let's take a break, take a moment. Drop it down through knees, keep the toes tucked. Sinking the hips back down to the heels. Melt the forehead down. Drop the elbows down, forearms can melt. And we take a moment here. We breathe to settle and to really just come back into breath, come back into body if we've lost that connection at this point in practice. And really just doing a check-in. How do we feel? Is there any areas in the body that feel a little extra tight that we may want to explore a little bit more length through? Is there any areas of the body that feel really open and expansive that we might want to dive into a little bit deeper and play around with a bit more? What do we need in this moment? Where's the mind at? How do we feel there? If there is any thoughts that are pulling you away from this practice, just gently let them pass through you and let them go for this present moment, and allow yourself, whatever happened before this practice, whatever is yet to come after, give yourself this gift, give yourself this opportunity, and give yourself permission to be here for the next 20 minutes or so. After this, we're gonna dive into our flow sequence. We'll do a right side, left side once, and then a right side, left side twice through, adding a little bit onto the tail end for the second run through. And then we're going to start to chill things out and create some length in the body and get slow, get stretchy, and end with some ease and expansion. Little spinal roll to find movement again. Inhale, we round out the spine, and exhale, we arch the hips. Arch the spine, sink the hips all the way back down to the heels. 2 more. Inhale, we round out, and exhale, we arch back. Inhale, we round out, and exhale, we arch back. Beautiful. Inhale, we round out. And as we exhale this time, we tuck the toes. Inhale, bring those knees to a hover. Whoo, a little extra spice here. Inhale. As we exhale, straighten out through the legs, heels pull down, hips pull high, shoulders pull back, and we take a breath here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Flow series we go. As we inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, we sweep it high. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we sweep it high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Step that right foot through. We're gonna reach upper body high, high crescent lunge. Front knee, right knee stacks over front ankle. We're straightened out through the left leg. Fingertips reach high, palms facing each other, biceps by the ears. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna swivel that back heel flat, expand those arms, getting this gentle external rotation through the thighs, through the shoulder space. Warrior 2, we land. Inhale here. As we exhale, we slide that left arm down the left leg, reaching right fingertips towards the back of your mat, getting this expansion down right side body, reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, front knee still staying stacked over front ankle. Inhale, we swivel open once again, warrior 2. And on your exhale, we swivel back onto the ball of the left foot, back foot, reaching upper body high, high crescent lunge once again. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna cactus those arms out to the side, shoulder blades traction together on the back body, getting this just about 90-degree angle with the arms, with the upper body. And then we're gonna come to tap the left knee down. So inhale, arms straighten, we lift high. Exhale, cactus the arms out and tap left knee down. Option to just stay in your crescent lunge and breathe. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. 2 more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. This time we stay low. We untuck the left toe, sinking the weight up and through that front hip. If your front knee is stacking over that front ankle, you can just inch the foot out a little bit more to create more length. And then we're gonna sink the weight up and through that front hip, reaching upper body high, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna drop fingertips down, drive through the left heel, pull those right toes back towards you. Half split, getting some length from heel to glute here through this right side. Beautiful job. An extra breath or 2 here. And then we're gonna swap this up for the left side. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, fill up those lungs. As we exhale, we sink the weight forward up and through that right hip, tucking under through the left toe, frame the right foot, lift up through the left leg, step it back, high plank, your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra, dropping to a hover or belly. An option, as always, to come back from high plank straight back to down dog, or drop it down through a child's pose at any time. Inhale here, fill up the lungs. Exhale, we let it go. Inhale, we sweep the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Step that left foot through, reaching upper body high, up on the ball of that right foot, and left knee stacks over left ankle. Those knee to noses are really great because they encourage that power of the core and the shoulders for that step through in a more easeful, that's a word, right? We're gonna create a word. Easeful step forward, a more smooth step forward. But if you ever need to adjust as you get here, inch the foot forward, feel free to do just that. That will always come with time. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna spin the back heel flat. We open, warrior two. Inhale, meet the shape. As we exhale, slide the right arm down the right leg, reaching left fingertips towards the back of your space. Keep front knee stacked over front ankle. Inhale. Exhale, we open, warrior two. Inhale, fill up. As we exhale, biceps bar by the ears, upper body sweeps high, swivel onto the ball of the right foot. Find your balance. Clearly I have none today. Inhale here. And as we exhale, we're gonna cactus open those arms, tap the back knee down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower and tap. We stay here this time. Untuck the right toe. Option to inch forward to create more length if you need to. Sinking the weight up and through the front hip space. Fingertips reach high. Inhale here, low lunge. Exhale, fingertips drop. We drive through the left heel, pull those left toes back towards you, half split, we land. Inhale here, finding length from heel to glute, and exhale. Inhale, we shoot forward, frame the foot, sinking the weight up and through that front hip once again. Tuck the right toe, straighten out through right leg, step it back, high plank, your vinyasa. Upward facing. Tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. We breathe in, we breathe out. One more flow series, friends, on the right side and the left side before we start to wind things down. Inhale, we sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Step that right foot forward, reaching upper body high. Hello, high crescent lunge once again. Thank goodness I have a wall next to me to bounce me back through center. But if you ever need to take a moment, calibrate that balance, do what you need to do. You're doing awesome. It's a pretty spicy flow, that's for sure. Inhale here. Exhale, we swivel that back heel down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, hold. Inhale, open back up, warrior two. Exhale, 1 to 3 breaths per movement here. As we inhale, swivel back onto the ball of the back foot, the left foot, high crescent once again, and we come into those taps. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cactus and tap. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, cactus and tap the back knee. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, tap and stay. Untuck the left toe. Sinking the weight up and through that front hip. If front knee is collapsing over the ankle, just inch the foot forward. Inhale, low lunge opener. Option to take a little back bend here if it feels supportive, or if not, keep tailbone tucked, belly button to the spine if you feel any achiness in the lower back with that. On your next exhale, we frame just about the knee shin space. Drive through the right heel. Pull the right toes back towards you. Half split. Inhale here. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale, fill up. And as we exhale, big transition here. We're gonna shoot forward, sinking the weight up and through that front hip. Tuck the left toe, hands through heart center, grounding down through all four corners of the right foot, powering up through the ball of the left. And we're gonna shoot all the way forward, warrior two. So upper body parallel to the mat, hips are square, point through the back toe, hands through heart center. If you need to recalibrate that balance, tap the toe down and coming right back through center. Option as well is to come into one big sweep up through your warrior three, or option to tap it out to get there. Inhale here. As we exhale, revolved half moon. We drop those left fingertips down, right fingertips open, keep a little micro bend through the right knee. Good, lift that left heel high, engage the left glutes. Inhale. As we exhale, we take that step back in the ball of the left foot. Left palm stays on that inner edge of the right foot. Right fingertips stay reaching high. Easy twist. Inhale here. As we exhale, we come down, frame the foot, step it back to your high plank, your Vinyasa. Upward facing our baby cobra, tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, crew. You are doing awesome. We have one more flow series to go on our beautiful left side. And then we're gonna chill things out. So one more breath here to set. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Empty the lungs. Inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, crunch in, step that left foot forward, upper body reaches high, high crescent. We take a breath here. Inhale. As we exhale, spin that back heel flat, warrior two, we open. Inhale, slide right arm down the right leg, reaching left fingertips towards the back of your mat. Keep left knee stacked over left ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, we reopen, warrior two. Inhale, swivel to the ball of the right foot once again. Fingertips, upper body, arms sweep high. Biceps by the ears, palms facing each other. Exhale, cactus at the arms, tap the right knee down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Untuck the back toe, sinking the weight up and through that front hip. Low lunge opener. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips drop. Drive through the left heel. Pull those left toes back towards you, half split. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sink the weight, shoot the weight forward, hands through heart center, and we rise, warrior two. Either a couple little steps or one big one. Inhale here. Exhale, right fingertips drop, left fingertips open, revolved half moon. Keeping a little micro bend in that left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, step that right foot back. Keep the right palm planted, reaching left fingertips high, easy twist. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, drop it down. Frame the foot. Step it back, high plank. Your last vinyasa of practice. Up dog. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna drop it down to the knees. We're gonna kickstand those feet out to the sides, and we are gonna start to come down to back body here. So feet flat, knees bent, reaching upper body or fingertips forward. And we are gonna lower for our last little bit of spice through the core here. Lower for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower down. We drop arms out into a T, and we just start to window wipe side to side. Lengthening out through the lower back, the hips and glute space, and just letting yourself come back into breath, come back into body. Taking some nice deep inhales through the nose. Exhales out the mouth, let it go. From here, we're gonna hug that right knee into chest, left leg kicks out long, and we'll take a few ankle circles here, moving one way, rolling out the ankle joint space. That does so much for us. Roll it out one way, roll it out the other way, and then left knee comes across body over towards the right side, dropping right arm out into a T, shift the gaze over the right shoulder, or just keep it shifted up at the ceiling. Either way, finding length through the right side body, keeping both shoulders glued and squared to the ceiling. Couple more moments here. I'm not sure if you can hear the rain, but it sounds so soothing in this moment. Coming back through center, and we swap it out. Left knee hugs in, right leg extends, and we'll take a few ankle circles here, moving one way. Moving back the other way. And then left knee comes across body over towards the right side, dropping the left arm out into a T, and either dropping the gaze over the left shoulder or up to the ceiling. Whatever feels best for you, friends. This practice is all about you taking the time to get out of our minds and into our bodies, connecting our breath to our movement to create that profound presence. So when we re-enter our lives after our practice, we are a more authentic, clear version of ourselves that has so much more space and capacity for all the things that life holds for us. Coming back through center. Let's just bring the left ankle to the right knee and either keep the right foot flat, or we can take the interlace underneath the right quad and pulling that right knee into chest. The deepest variation here would be to interlace around the shin. So whatever feels best for you, find that, honor what feels good for you. In these last few minutes of our practice, feel free to close off the eyes and either just listen to my voice to bring you from pose to pose, or you can pop your eyes open from time to time, but nothing too crazy from here on out. We're just gonna swap this out. So right angle, left knee, and either take the interlace or keep the left foot flat. Reclined pigeon. Inhaling and exhaling. From here, unraveling, we're just gonna grab the outer edges of the feet, kick it open, happy baby. An option to get a little sway side to side, massage out the spine a bit, option to bend and straighten as you sway, option to straighten both legs, option to keep them bent and find stillness. Options, 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 friends. This practice is all about you. From here, we're just gonna hug the forehead to knee, chin to chest. Nice tight squeeze, the smallest we've been all day. And we release and we open to our Shavasana, our corpse pose, our final landing pose for practice. So extend the legs out long. The toes can just gently point to the outer edges of the mat. Arms relaxed by the sides, palms facing up. Pull the shoulders down so we're broadening out through the collarbones. A little lift of the chin to create length through the front of the neck. Letting the palms relax and the fingertips just get a gentle curl towards the midline of the palms. Letting all those joint spaces just get really nice and heavy. And we find 10 or so deep, nourishing, relaxing, releasing cycles of breath here. So we're gonna inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. If you have Ujjayi breath within your practice, that slight constriction through the back of your throat with your exhale, feel free to engage. If not, just deep inhales and exhales through the nose for the next several moments. Last 3 breaths here. We're gonna make them really deep to allow ourselves to gently come back into the body if we've drifted away. So we're gonna take these last 3 inhales through the nose, fill up those lungs in all directions. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Really empty those lungs. Find the bottom of your exhale and then fill up, rebound, inhale. Exhale. Last breath to seal our practice. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let it go. And what I'll do is I will leave you in Shavasana. So if you prefer and you have the time and the space and the capacity to linger here for a bit longer, I definitely encourage it. And if you are ready to make the transition from practice back to life, make it sweet, make it slow. Create ease with the movement that you come out of this with, so you can reach out through the fingertips and the toes, get a full body stretch. Hug the forehead to knee, chin to chest, knees come back and through center. So either staying in Shavasana or making your transition out. And if you are, you can perhaps take some spinal rolls here. All right, friends, I am so honored that I got a chance to move with you